As an aerospace expert, what do you think are the highlights and things that can be improved in The Wandering Earth 2?
My personal opinion, I name this Wandering Earth 2 as the best sci-fi movie ever been produced by China. There's only one thing that is we can call this shortcoming about the space elevator. Space elevator should use electricity, not using propellants, but it is a pity that in this episode 2, it's use the rocket engines. Maybe the producer and the director of the movie wants a more magnificent scenario. But actually speaking, you know that in real scientific research, the reason we study the space elevator is because it do not use any propellants. If we can realize the space elevator, it will use only electricity. So that will greatly reduce the cost to go to outer space. That is the only shortcoming of this episode 2. And you see also there are other very great conceptions in this episode 2, such as the AI, the utilizer of AI, and the life on the cyberspace. And also the other, even the cyber attack, these kind of things may happen in reality. So I think this is a really great movie, not only concerned about the space technology, the science fiction in space technology, but also the science fiction in artificial intelligence and other fields.
Some audiences said that the movie contains too many scientific and astronomical concepts, making it hard to follow. In your point of view, what is the perfect balance for a sci-fi movie to be entertaining yet with scientific value?
Many of my colleagues are the fans of Mr. Liu Cixin. And not only my colleagues, but also some of friends from CGTN and other friends. Your colleagues from CGTN do not have the knowledge of the space travel, concretely speaking, but they can still understand the novel. If you read it more, maybe 3 to 4 times, you can understand something you cannot understand before. So it is not a big problem. On the other hand, it is also have another advantage. You see that because they cannot understand that, and they will be curious, and they will maybe search on the internet and find some new knowledge. So this is also very good for the promote the knowledge.
In 2020, China released a series of policies to promote the development of sci-fi movies, including building a pool of science consultants for sci-fi movies. How can experts and scientists help to promote the development of China's sci-fi industry?
It's our duty of the technicians and engineers and scientists to set up a bridge between our space field, our professional field, and the public. And as we have already mentioned, that to let the public know more about our field and understand the importance of our field. Although these kind of manned space activities do not have direct returns, but the transplanting of the technologies will greatly promote the national economy and high technology development. And also, as you have already mentioned, the Wandering Earth 2 and the TV series, the Three Bodies Problem, also have a very great team of consultants. So they do a very great job and plays a very important role in the producing of these movies and the TV series. The consultants, some from the engineering field, some from the scientific research field, should do this, not only to have a better understanding from the audience, but also let the whole population of China know more about the scientific research field.
I don't know if you have seen the news that many Chinese major tech and science enterprises have expressed their support to The Wandering Earth 2 by saying, "You can imagine it, we'll make it happen." In a way, how do you think the development of China's sci-fi industry can help to boost China's technological and scientific development?
Let's go back into history. You know that in 1970s and 1980s, although China don't produce many sci-fi movies, but that they do have a booming in 1980s on science fiction novel. At that era, the most famous novelist is Mr. Ye Yonglie. And Mr. Ye Yonglie have a novel, the main actor's name is Xiaoling Tong. And you see that it is very interesting that in 1990s, some of the mobile applications is called Xiaoling Tong. So this is a very good example that the sci-fi novels and these kind of movies can also have some very good effects on the real scientific research and the industry development. Today, also, I think this kind of thing can happen in many of the works of Mr. Liu Cixin. He also have very good ideas. For instance, we've already discussed about the space elevator. Indeed, the nanotechnology, and especially the nano materials will be very critical to hopefully become the key point of producing the kind of space elevator. And also, that's the artificial intelligence, especially the quantum computer, will also, that although this appeared in the movie, not in the novel, but also maybe very, very important, are very, very hopeful field. So you can see that the sci-fi novelists and also the sci-fi movie makers can also have very great positive effect on our real scientific research.